Alan and Teresa again. We're coming at you this time from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and we're preparing for another Meet the Author event here in some time with family in the area. So we just thought we'd pop in and give you another update. I'm curious, I wanted to ask Teresa, and I'll answer too. What do you think has been the best part about this lifestyle for you since we've been doing this?
I think it's meeting new people, but it's also seeing new places. I mean, I could do with staying in one place a little bit longer, because just about the time I figure out where I'm at, we're moving again. and that can be a little disconcerting.
Yeah, we do tend to move a little more than we would like, but
that's okay.
It's okay. I mean, it isn't entirely disruptive. It's just certain circumstances cause us to move a little more than we would like to, and
part of that is staying close to towns, close to internet connectivity and people.
Right.
And that's part of our goal, is meeting people.
And we've met some interesting people. Yeah. So who do you think's the most interesting that you've met?
I think that young man in well, it wasn't in Greensboro, but it wasn't in Mabay
either. It was in what was that small town?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, it was right outside of Greensboro, a little town that we were in.
There's a nice park there.
Yeah, beautiful park. And we were in this, it was Burlington.
Yeah.
Burlington, North Carolina. And
you were going to say Vermont.
Yeah.
You wanted to.
we were in Burlington, North Carolina, and at a park, and we were playing cards. It was late afternoon, so we were done working and killing time just before dinner, and we were approached by this young man, probably 24, maybe 25 years old.
Yeah,
he couldn't have been
like
any
that.
older than that. And it was interesting. He just came up and said, "Hey, you mind if I ask you a question?" And I said, "No, go right ahead." And he threw me for a loop because I wasn't expecting it. But he said, "Did you know Jesus is real and wants to have a personal relationship with you?" And I took a step back and said, "Well, yeah, I do actually know it." And it was a good opening because it allowed me to tell him what we do. You know, we travel around. I write books, and Christian books, and we have a Christian publishing company, and so we got into a great conversation about that. But I admired him for his boldness, because
I need a dose of that boldness.
You don't see that every day, and I think a lot of times people are reticent. Christians are reticent to approach a stranger and discuss their faith, and it's but that's what we're called to do. And so I admired him for that, being able to do that, and it was great because it opened the door to a conversation. That I invited him to sit down, and we talked for probably 15-20 minutes maybe. Had a good discussion about faith, business, our lives, what he's doing, and what we're doing, and it was a great moment. I managed to give him my business card. Hopefully he'll contact us at some point in the future, even if it's not for business purposes. It'd be nice to kind of hear from him and see what he's up to.
We've met some interesting people along the way. I mean, we met a couple in a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, young
They
couple.
got an ugly RV, but it works. Okay, I saw it earlier in the day, and then it pulls up in the Walmart. They got out walking around, and yeah, we had to get out and chat with them.
Yeah, the interesting thing about that is we're boondocking in a Walmart parking lot, and this is in a small town in Lower Georgia.
No, Florida.
Were we in Florida at that? Yeah,
Really?
yeah, we were. Yeah, we were in northern Florida, and they showed up late at night. It was probably
It was around 10.
10 o'clock, and she says, well, they're just walking around out there. I said, well, let's go join them. So we got out of the van and got out and started walking toward them. Before we even got close to them, you know, they greeted us and said, hey, neighbor, and we got into a great conversation with them. Found out they're Christian, young couple, very young couple, early 20s, had a 2-year-old and an infant, you know,
And again, I wish I'd have had their boldness.
yeah, I
when
mean,
I was
they were,
that age.
they were, yeah, at that age, I was nowhere close to their level of boldness. They got a great thing going. They travel around Georgia and Florida. The man is a builder. He builds things for people. And his wife is a cosmetologist. And they just travel around and build things. And she takes care of people's, I guess, what is a cosmetologist?
Hair.
And whatnot. And so he built her a little cosmetology shed that they carry on the back of their pickup truck. So they have two vehicles. One drives the RV, the other drives the truck. And every now and then, we text each other and you know, just talk about, hey, where you at? What you doing? How are things going? Kind of keep each other update. And so that's a little bit of a fellowship for us, because, you know, it's encouraging to meet other Christians on the road, and you can develop that relationship. And so I got the feeling that this young couple could be in our lives for a long time.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, they're a very nice couple, and you know, we just like sharing our faith with them, and sort of we have another couple of young people that we can adopt as grandkids.
I mean,
and we always enjoy meeting young families with young kids, and it was a wonderful, sweet time. We got to spend that evening talking to them. We actually hooked up with them again a couple of weeks. Yeah, a couple of weeks later,
Yeah.
actually, a couple of days later. But then a couple of weeks later, because we went to Jacksonville, and then went north again, and so we've crossed their paths a couple of times, and so and we stay in contact by text and chatting with them too. So every couple of 2 or 3 days or weeks, so we just kind of update where we're at, what we're doing, and how things are going.
Yeah.
It's always a wonderful time. But as for me, I think one of the things, I love meeting new people, and I like going to the small towns and experiencing, you know, the historic districts, doing the walking tours and learning about local history. But I think really for me, what I like is the challenge of trying to run the business on the move. This is new for me. We've been doing the business now for 16 years, and I can manage the business and its ups and downs, its highs and lows, through, you know, the normal routines of life. But, you know, we had our grandkids living with us for a long time.
That was a challenge.
That provided some stability in our home. We weren't going to go traveling or anything then. We were stable in one place, and yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, but it was a different kind of challenge, different sets of logistical issues.
Right.
And so we don't have those kind of logistical issues now. We have a different set of logistical issues, and so adapting to our new lifestyle while running the business that we've been running for 16 years, and adding on top of that a new business.
Yeah. Now we got.
And all of that's a challenge, and I needed that challenge, to be honest, because I was kind of getting complacent a little bit in my, you know, in my work routine, and I really needed to kind of break a window and do something different. And this this lifestyle really has forced me to to add a different perspective to the whole arrangement. Our lifestyle, our lives, our business, the whole works.
I think we spend more time, you and I, with each other in this lifestyle way more than what we did before.
We do spend more time talking with each other, and enjoying each other's company, not apart from the business. We're in the business together, and we have our business activities, and we do those together, and some of it I do on my own because I write for clients, but we run the business together, and so we spend a good deal of time with that, but we're also interacting more one-on-one with each other in a personal way, in ways that we didn't necessarily before, or didn't do as much before,
Right.
Because we had children in the house, and we were locked to our computers more,
Right.
and being forced
And
to,
now we turn them off.
Yeah, now we actually make a habit of actually turning them off at a certain time of day and spending more time together. So that truly is a great blessing. I think it's good for us both, actually, that we're doing that. Yeah.
That is a good part to this lifestyle. Seeing new places, that's good. Meeting new people, that's good. Getting to know my husband, that's even better.
Yes. Yeah, getting close again, and renewing our fervor for each other's company. Yes. That's been a great thing for both of us.
All right, so what's up next? You're in Gettysburg.
Yeah, Saturday we'll be at Book Warehouse in Gettysburg, 10 to 2. If you're in the area, stop by, say hi. I'm doing a drawing, giving away book, so come on in, say hi, and see what that's all about. And then we'll be here in town probably another week or so, and then we're hitting the road again, heading south. And so we're going to spend some time with our grandkids while we're here. Then we'll hit the road and head back to Texas.
Right. So, and we'll tour more small towns on the way.
Yeah, hit some small towns on the way. We're not sure which ones yet. If you know a small town in our path, going down the I-81 corridor, or I-95 corridor, anywhere in that vicinity on our way to Texas, and you think you know a place that would be great, let us know. Maybe we'll hit it up. And we got great videos coming your way too, from Georgia and
Brunswick, Waycross, St. Mary's. They're all coming up.
Yeah, so look for those small towns coming up real soon, and
give us a like if you like the video. Share it, subscribe.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week.
All right. See you next week. Have a good one. God bless.